Lots of everlastings around here. Now that's a pretty old can. It's been opened with a can opener. You don't see that very often these days. There's an old bottle. Just wondering if this track here was the old air highway. This is the old track here. And yet another can. Couple of cans. A small beer bottle. No markings on it. There's a big beer bottle, a normal size. Yeah, I'm sure this must have been the whole highway because you've got the runoffs as well. On the side of the road for the water to drain off. So, must have been the old air highway. Let's caught this bit of a glint out the corner of my eye. Look here. Oh, I wonder how long that's been lying there. Quite a while, I'd say. Alright, another little bottle. Wonder what sort of bottle this one is. Mint sauce, I'd say. Mint sauce bottle. I think there are pictures of mint around there. There's rubbish all the way along the edge of this old track. That's why I reckon it was the old air highway. Nice creeper going all over this bush. Looks like the flowers are just starting to open up.
Can't get the jaffle on very well unless you let it above.
Now this is camping for you. Jaff line and a couple of billies to eat the water up. A little kangaroo skull. Heading down into Moonera Pass. View up here. This ridge along here runs for miles. I think we're actually down on an Nullarbor plain at the moment. We're just coming up to Moonera Pass. The edge of this breakaway is called Moonera Bluff. Moonera Pass runs up the edge of this breakaway. Up on top of that hill is Hampton Tableland. And runs all the way along this road plain. South of here is the Bight. Somebody picking up a bit of rubbish on the road. Plenty of it, unfortunately. That's Moonera homestead out there. Eucla Pass up ahead. Eucla, we're going to call into Eucla and have a look at the museum. There's white lines on the road where the Royal Flying Doctor Service can land here in a case of emergency. This is Eucla Motel. We're going to have a look in the museum. Heard about the Lullaby nymph.
But when you said Watson, is that related to Watson? Martin's sister. Oh, right. Okay. I think we have a hole. What is this one? Like mural? What was that?
No, I'll do it.
I found that one about one of the aunts, one of the cousins that was the mayor and mayoress of Tasmania.
As you can see, we're not far off the Bight here at Eucla. Just heading down to the old telegraph station. The ruin up here was originally the WA postmaster's residence. The second telegraph station, 1898 to 1927, was about 50 metres to the south of here, and it was turned into overnight accommodation in the 1950s. The South Australian postmaster's residence was on the east side of the station, and the original telegraph station, 1876 to 1898, was a little bit further east. Roy and Dorrie Gurney purchased the 4-acre township of Eucla in 1949, and this building became their family home until 1962. The sand here was fast approaching. Buildings were dismantled and materials used to build outer buildings for Coonalda Station, 62 miles east of Eucla. The original Eucla Pass Motel was built on top of the escarpment using locally quarried limestone blocks and other materials from the telegraph station. The motel was opened in time for the 1962 Perth Empire Games. Some of the salvaged materials were used to build a workshop near the motel, as well as Harvey Gurney's house and sheds across the highway at Mapina Station. Everybody who's anybody's written up here. would have been the entrance or exit, front or back door. That's Euclid in the distance. Yeah. Shame the government doesn't spend some money and keep these places in order. Same all around Australia. Unless you fix it yourself, they just go to wreck and ruin. Nobody cares about the history. The old telegraph station down there and the airstrip. That's the air highway heading west. Be breezy living up there, I reckon. Good view though. Well, we're all setting up camp. Time for me to go for a wander. Very breezy out here today. Like a nor'westerly blowing. I'll go and see what's out there. I reckon the wombats must hide out in these little holes. Well, they're not little. Bloody big rabbit holes if they are. Well, I tried to make it to Birdsville cave. Just out of reach. Took me about an hour to get where I made it to. It still would have been half an hour to go, and the sun's, as you can see, just about done for the day. So rather than walk around here in the night, I like to leave myself enough time to make it back to camp before dark. I guess there would have been enough moonlight to find camp with the right gear. Pick up the right gear. I still don't like wandering around in the dark. Little Bugs Bunny.